Marietta. Make him feel comfortable. Bring Maria. Mari. Yeah, there it is.
Right there.
Actually, that's twice now.
Oh, what's up to my thing? Yeah. Bring it back.
Come back.
I was thinking of growing a mullet as well. Yeah. You notice I came from backstage this week.
I did.
We tried to make it a little bit more professional. Last week I just was there and just sort of walked out. So I'm like, alright, we'll pretend it's a real show. What up, peeps? Feel good? Look at all their smiling faces. We were a bit worried. There was no one here about 15 minutes ago. So it's nice to have anyone. Thank you. Specifically you.
Right up front.
I like that.
Super keen.
You'll like my urination bit. It's great for the front row. Great for the front row.
Similar to Gallagher's watermelon bit.
Yeah. Pretty much. It's a lot like R. Kelly's urination bit. But you're of age. So it's okay.
Slight important difference.
What I was going to do, you were going to be like, oh, my netta, and then I was just not going to come out for a bit, and you were going to be like, my netta, and then I was just not going to come out, and then I was going to come out and be like, April Fools, because it's April Fools. It's April Fools, and I know it's a comedy show, and pretty much the entire thing is April Fools, but there was no fooling involved, and I wanted to add some fooling involved.
Some foolery.
Some foolery. So I was just not going to come out.
But then you didn't come through.
And then I thought, that's a lame joke. Yeah.
Every joke.
But it hurts my soul to do them. So.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, seeing as you've breached April Fool's.
Segue.
Solid segue. I did some research this afternoon. No. See, this is a podcast. You can't do visual gags.
I can for the 8 people here. I mean, it's a podcast for the full room.
All the way up to the back. Give us a shout. So I found some fun stuff this afternoon. I spent all afternoon researching April Fool's Day to see what I could find out, because that's what today is. And
is it today or yesterday? Is that the first or the second?
It's the first.
Is that the first?
Yes.
Okay.
A man who's clearly employed, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Or just drunk all the time.
And both.
What day is it today? Tuesday? Anyway, go on.
That's good. So, what I found? Oh, this was one of the stupidest things I found. So obviously the internet's ruined.
Just ruined? It's ruined. Okay.
A lot of things.
Yeah, but specifically April Fool's Day.
Because every year when Who's Got a Website puts up a hoax thing, that hoax thing gets picked up 6 months later by some idiot who's like, look at this!
See?
Not just for April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
And I think businesses seem to forget that.
Yeah.
But I think this is the weirdest thing that I saw today. Prince Charles did a tweet. And I don't know if he runs his own Twitter account. I doubt it. I have serious doubts.
I would doubt if one does that.
But he put up a tweet about Donald Trump.
Yeah, he did not do that.
He goes, today's the day Donald Trump reveals his presidential campaign is just one elaborate hashtag April Fool's Day prank. Right? Pretty standard.
That was from Prince Charles's Twitter account?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I just thought, you're having the same thing, which is very weird of Prince Charles to be sitting back criticizing someone who's potentially going to be a really shit ruler in the future.
Those are your words, not mine. I love Prince Charles. Just in case Prince Charles wants to come on the podcast.
Never be a guest on this stage. Take
I thought he's got a really good type 5. I just want to say it.
Oh yeah.
What's the deal with my ears?
I don't know that he would go into that. What's the deal with poor people?
He's self-deprecating. He's very self-deprecating.
It's true. He would have to be. He's got nothing else to talk about. Doesn't do anything.
But I mean, surely that wasn't him though.
No, I would assume he doesn't run his own.
And also, what a weird.
And I assume they stole it from someone else.
Somewhere else, yeah.
So like whoever's running Prince Charles's Twitter account, they steal from everyone anyway. Fuck it. They steal it from just existed. This is the weird time for me to go into my
anti-monarchy bit, yeah, Jesus. I've never seen this side. He has a good soul tell on the anti-monarchy movement.
Yeah, I don't know. So every year there's like big lists of the best pranks from like last year, or the best pranks from the day. And I was reading the Guardian's list of the best pranks, and they were all pretty average. There's some alright ones in there. But the weird thing I found about that was because it's a news website. They have get live updates on this story already embedded into the...
Right, yeah.
Like I'm sitting there going, so this is going to be a good one. Someone's going to do a great fucking prank, and I will be updated straight away because I signed up to the Guardian's live RSS feed on April Fool's Day, which I'm sure gets updated more than once a day. Or once a year, I should say. Place is time. I know all about time. But I did find some good pranks. There's actually been some good ones.
This is from this year or all time?
No, like over time.
Yeah.
So like in the 50s, in 57, the BBC, they did a broadcast of like a faux documentary about Swiss farmers picking freshly grown spaghetti, like from spaghetti trees.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
and it's pretty fun, right?
That's very funny.
But they had to formally backpedal and be like, it's not real, guys, because they were getting all these requests for spaghetti plants.
Oh man.
People writing in going,
where do we get them?
spaghetti plants.
Oh Lord.
The Swiss, how inventive. The Copenhagen Metro, when they were building their underground subway system, they had to have done this overnight. I don't know when they did it, because their April Fool's prank was to build what looked like a protruding train bursting up out of the ground.
Hey, that's cool.
And they cautioned it off with like,
yeah,
it was really cool. There's photos of it. It's pretty amazing.
That's really cool.
Get a chance, Google it. Don't do it now. But it's pretty cool. That was one of my favorite ones. Google announced, I think this was last year, or maybe the year before, in their Gmail, they were going to have a mic drop feature in their chats where you send a message to someone, you're like, send a mic drop, and then they can't reply back to you. Done. No one can get back. That was one of my favorites.
They should do it. That shouldn't be a fool's stroke. They should just do that.
Just start a new chain going, what the fuck?
Yeah,
drop me, you bitch.
Imagine Hillary Clinton's mic drop in her emails. All those emails are just her mic dropping every statement. Just like, we're going to bomb Benghazi, mic drop, and then she just leaves and then no one can say anything.
This would be a really horrible thing to have in the hands of like Trump. He's like, Mexico's going to build a wall.
Dear Mr. Yeah, he does mic drop. He physically does. The one today was one of the NBA teams sat a player down and went, we're going to have to let you go. Just kidding.
Not so much a prank, actually, it's mentally tortured.
Just mean, just hella mean.
This is what I mean about April Fool's Day. It's just become this horrible circle of torturing the stupid. The gullible. I've
been caught out a few times because I don't pay attention to what, like, I didn't know. Yeah. So there's been many a time where I'm like, what the fuck? And it was like, April Fool's Day. I'm like, is that today? Is it? And it's June when that happens, so I'm... That's not even that's hardly even a joke. If you if you break that down, that's hardly even a joke.
The last one I have, my favourite one, is Blizzard. You know Blizzard? The video game company, you know Blizzard?
Yeah.
You know Blizzard?
Blizzard?
Yeah?
I know Blizzard. I was saying Blizzard.
So Blizzard, and they sort of did this one as a way of making a point, which is partly why I like it. So a few years back, Blizzard amended their terms and conditions, and inside the terms and conditions was that they own your soul.
Oh, right.
And they were like, see, no one reads our terms and conditions.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
And they were making a point about the internet, and they were like, you're all idiots.
That's cool.
We do all own your souls, though.
Lols, we actually do own your soul. Blizzard, okay, cool. I mean, computer games do own people's souls.
Yeah, it's not
You just don't want to explicitly state it.
It's a spiritual form as well.
That's cool. Well, that was fun. I want to do something right now.
Again, with visual gags.
Sorry, I've been wanting to do that for the last 5 minutes. I'm like, I reckon my mic can fit in that hole. There's a hole on stage and I put the hot mic in the hole just to see if it fit, and it fit, okay? Once again, proving that I am a master at looking at holes and seeing what can and can't fit. Come back next year for Marty's What Fits in This Whole show. It's just an hour of me putting things in holes.
Every audience member will be some sort of like government.
It'll be on King Street. You pay $2. You look through a little screen. There's me putting things in holes. Never missing either. Just like, I reckon that could fit bang.
Like you have eyes or something. Wow. This is what these people came here to see.
That's true.
Demonstrate your amazing depth.
What else can go in what? I'll show you right now. Bring something on stage, I'll put something in it.
Technically counts as consent.
That's next year's show. BYO holes. Martin will put stuff in it.
I would have thought that technically counts as consent. That would get you in a lot of trouble. I mean, it would be one of those ones that people would attend to boo you.
But it's consent. You said it's consent.
Yeah, technically.
But they don't have to bring themselves. They can bring items, and I just stuck to it. They don't know that. And then if they've only brought themselves, well, then something's getting put in a hole, and if you didn't bring anything. Fine. You always crushing my dreams, man.
Some dreams need to be
All right, so who's listened to the podcast before? I know my guys haven't. Anyway, all right. So if you haven't listened to the podcast before, it's me and Matt. We do what we just did then, which is talk shit, and then we play clips of comedians, and we go, "Oh, that's good," and that's the show. And so, so we've done the talking shit part, and now we're gonna, instead of playing clips, bring out real people to do comedy and be like, "Oh, that's good." And then we're free to do what we want. So
everyone who we have on tonight has a festival show running, and
correct.
I recommend that you go see them because we've seen them around. They're very funny people, or else we wouldn't have them here.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do you like that, guys. We're better than that.
Yeah. I personally vouch for both the guys I've never met, both of them. I think they're brilliant.
Yeah, and you should.
I'm about to find out with you guys. So,
I guess we're bringing up our first act.
Yep.
I'd like you to put your hands together and welcome to the stage a very funny man who's won himself some awards recently, Mr. Paul Culliver.
Woo!
Hey guys. I'm a fucking professional. Oh, sorry, side gags. I've already fucked up this podcast. Alright, well, but anyway, people listening at home know that whatever it was fucking amazing. How are y'all doing tonight? We good? Yeah. Have you ever seen comedy? This is sort of a terrifying experience for me coming back to Luna Park. Actually, it wasn't. So the last time I got on a roller coaster was the Wild Wild West ride in Movie World. I threw up in the line. I threw up when the carriage, what's that called, when the roller coaster began. And then, you know, when they take the photo, I threw up then as well. Like but the thing was, it was Wild Wild West, there was water going everywhere, so it just all washed away. Like my sins were washed away that day. And my parents didn't seem to care that I was paralyzed in fear the entire time. So this is a little bit challenging for me to come and perform in a place that inspires so much terror in me. I think that's the point of Luna Park. The motto here is just for fun. That's not the case for me. All right, just for fucking get me out of here, please. I can't handle this. No, but it's cool. It's really cool. There's the whole place is filled with joy. You're having joy. People are just circling us on roller coasters having joy. Like, you can't escape. It's great. Anyway. Alright, enough of the improvised. Paul prepares material for when he's places. I don't know. No, I do love Melbourne. Luna Park's a very cool part of Melbourne. I just took, if you want it, I took a really great selfie out the front of the lit up face. So you guys should try that as well. If you want to, like, I don't look at good ever, but the lighting out there was, it's good. So, like, that's just a little pro tip. But I love Melbourne. Melbourne's amazing, right? There's a little fun fact I learned about Melbourne recently, is that there are more languages spoken in Melbourne than there are countries in the world. Whoa. Even more amazing than that is that for every conversation spoken in Melbourne in another language, there's a white person there yelling at them to speak in English! Sad but true. Do you guys know who the Lord Mayor is? Lord Mayor Robert Doyle? Are you guys familiar with him? I need vigorous nods, because otherwise I'm not going to do the bit. Like, no, you don't. We're not going to do it. It's fine. Like, you don't need to know who he is, but it's not funny if It's fine. We'll move on. I'm sorry. That's not going to be good. Just appreciate that. He's all right. Anyway. Okay, we'll do it. Fuck it. All right. So anyone that doesn't know who Lord Mayor Robert Doyle is, all you need to know is you don't need to know who Lord Mayor Robert. All right. Okay, you don't need to know who he is. You just need to know that he's the Lord Mayor of Melbourne. He's a politician. He's fucked. All right. So literally 1 year ago today, came up on my Facebook feed today. 1 year ago today, I met him. And I was flying out the front of the town hall because it was comedy festival time. And I saw him come out, and I was like, he's probably busy and he's doing important things, but so I won't bother him. And he was about to get into his car, and he paused for half a second. I was like, well, that's good as an invitation. So I went over to him and I said, Lord Mayor, hi, my name's Paul Culliver, and I'm doing a comedy festival show. I handed him a flyer, and I didn't even tell him my name. I just said hi. No, I didn't do that. All right, I said hi. I gave him. It's very important for the next joke. All right. So I gave him the flyer, and he took it and he said, "Oh, Paul." I was like, "Good, he can read." See, that paid off. Poor boy. And he said, "Oh, where are you doing the show this year, Paul?" And this is important. Last year. Don't go to this venue this year to see me. Last year. And he said, I said, I'm performing at the Highlander Bar. He said, Peter Jensen territory. Now, you, like me, thought, who the fuck is Peter Jensen? I don't know. I still, to this day, a year later, I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. And so I answered in the only way that I possibly could and said, yeah, potentially. I don't know, fuck. He sensed my confusion and he clarified. He said, Peter Jensen lives near there. Okay. Fine. It's the CBD of Melbourne. A lot of people live near a lot of places, alright? It's not great for this conversation. And at that point I was satisfied. I was like, I'm done. I'm ready to walk away from this conversation. You have nourished my soul today, Lord Mayor of Melbourne. But he wasn't done. He said, Paul, well, since you're a comedian, why don't you tell us a joke? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, Lord Mayor of Melbourne. I'm going to tell you a joke. A lot of people come up to comedians and ask them for a joke. And you might think that's a reasonable request, but it's not, alright? It's fucked, okay? It's like my pet peeve. For example, what do you do? What's your day job?
I work here.
You work here, right? Alright. If I just ran into you on the street, alright, and I was like, hey, what do you do? Oh, you work at Luna Park. Deliver me fun and merriment immediately. You're like, no, I can't, okay? It's not within my means. That'll be a fucked request, right? Okay? Right? So that's why, as a comedian, I'm like, oh, come on, wait till I'm on stage. And so, but I thought, no, it is the Lord Mayor of Melbourne. This, maybe he's a VIP. He's a very important person. I could get him to come and see my show. That'd be great press. That'd be amazing. And so I was like, I'm going to tell him a joke. I'm going to go quick jokes. It's a little morsel that I can give him that'll laugh at. It'll be funny. Well, maybe I've got something Melbourne related. I was like, oh wait, I've got a Melbourne joke. I've got a Melbourne joke. It's about Melbourne. It's about the number of languages spoken in Melbourne.
All right.
And so I told him that joke.
Oh, God.
That I just told you. And his response was incredible, because when you hear a joke, right, when I tell you a joke, joke, you're allowed one of two responses, okay? You can laugh, would love if you laughed, okay? You can also not laugh. Not preferred, but okay, okay? That's alright if you don't laugh at some of my jokes. What the Lord Mayor of Melbourne chose to do was both. He heard my joke, looked at me like stone cold, like nothing registering in his face for 3 whole seconds. That's a lot of time. 1, 2, 3, and then chuckled. Holy shit, I think I broke him. Like I was like checking if there was CCTV, like I think this is the moment that I broke the Lord Mayor of Melbourne, like were they gonna be after me? I was like, holy fuck. Again, like I'm out of here, I'm done. I don't know what I've done. And he was still not done with me. He said, very funny, Paul. He decided it was fine. Because like politicians' brains don't work like ours do. Like we hear something and we respond accordingly. They hear something and then they go through like 5 filters. Like, what's Neil Mitchell going to ask me in the morning on the radio? Like, what are the constituents going to think? Do I have funding to answer this question? Like all these things. And then they respond with something that has nothing to do with what you just said to them. Like if you ever get a chance, like an election coming up this year, if you get a chance to talk to your local member, do it because it's so easy to